and happy Pride Month. And I wanted to celebrate with a really quick and easy recipe today for a cherry shrub. Shrubs are an acidulated sweetened fruit drink, usually non-alcoholic, but you can put some booze up in there. And they're great for making this time of year. So let's get started. Okay, so we have some pitted cherries, about a little over 2 cups. And we're going to mix it with like 1.5 cups or so of sugar. I always eyeball this part. These cherries are pretty sweet too, so won't use as much sugar. And then I'm going to mixy. And then cover it with plastic wrap. And since my apartment's really cool, I'm going to let it sit at room temperature for a few days and let the juices come out of it. If you have a warmer apartment or house, I would definitely cover it and put it in the refrigerator for a few days. And I'll show you what happens then. So these are my cherries after 24 hours. Look at all that liquid. So now I'm going to put it in the fridge and let it sit for a couple more days. All right, so we've had our cherries and the sugar sitting now in the refrigerator for about 5 days. And look at all that liquid. So it's fantastic. And now the next step, which is the final step to this incredibly easy seasonal recipe, is adding some vinegar. And with cherries, I like Banyuls vinegar, and I just do it to taste. For this, since the cherries are really sweet, I'll probably end up adding a couple tablespoons. And again, I'll do it to taste. And once I get my vinegar in there, I'll stir it, and then you can strain it or puree it. I prefer to strain it though. And then we have your liquid. All right, we have our shrub. I strained it and put it in a mason jar, and this will keep for weeks in the refrigerator, but I guarantee you it won't last that long because it's freaking delicious. And I have a little bit of my cherry shrub, and I'm just gonna add some sparkling water. I like Tapatio. And it's a really refreshing non-alcoholic treat, but if you want to throw some vodka in it, do it. And let's talk about what other shrubs you can make. Shrubs are great with any stone fruit, especially stone fruit that are bruised. Berries, blackberries make spectacular ones, and then you can add in other flavorings. I made a very pure cherry and sugar shrub, but you can add any complementary herbs, thyme, rosemary, or some pink peppercorns or white peppercorns. When using a hard spice, I'd go very light because as it sits in the sugar for a couple of days, that flavor will really permeate, and you don't want like a peppercorn bomb. You want to make sure that you're still tasting whatever fruit you choose to use. But shrubs are delightful and really easy, and I hope you make them and so you can toast to Pride all month long. Thank you.